Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with it. So here's the lefty, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Nico Horner. And we're underway here in the home opener. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike two. And that's ball one. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That's off the mark. Ball two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Step off, throw to first. Bregman back easily.
Whoa.
This one kicks it away from Real Muto. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, two down. And that is downstairs. And now 3-1. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
That's the ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now one missed.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill today, Cade Horton. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Just missed. Swing and a miss as they green light him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, shortstop, Trey
Turner at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In the dirt. One. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson. He flips it to second in time. A sensational double play.
batting third, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And it's fouled away.
Whoa.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Harper retired. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1 ball, 1 strike. Half a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
That's a ball.
High fly ball right field. Garcia going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And that's just foul. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a simple soft liner in the center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Pretty nice play there. Back here, Citizens Bank. Park. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
That's the ball.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Bryson.
Out towards right center field, and it falls. And that's a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Adolis Garcia, batting with one down, takes a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
No,
Throw
he's
there. Safe. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. That's a little bit low. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Brandon Mark.
First pitch swinging. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. That's a laser base hit. Stop around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. So two down. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. For the second, he's safe. Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
Big swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. That's down and in. A slider missed. Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field. That one carrying, and it is out of here. So he goes yard to left, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. There's the strike. The 0-2. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's the ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Just off the inside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
He goes down looking. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Andrew Painter. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, two-seamers heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Painter, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Next offering is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's down and in. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first, and Swanson is set down. And that's set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it, and a quick out, number 1.
Ball, low.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop
Trey Turner down. He hit it to a double play his first time up. Ripped to short. In time to Bush. Turner is out. 3 up, 3 down. Start of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That misses. Ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Yeah, there's ball 4. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2 now. Quick move to first. Kelly back on a dive. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off left side. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. And the runner holds. The 1-2. Now one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Tapped softly on the ground. And foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and
That's
expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into
base hit into the outfield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. This is Bryson's stop. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to first. And it's just foul. That was close. Fights it off. He'll see another. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. Runner on the move. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Runner on the go. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. One runs in, runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Out front and lifted the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Nope, that's low.
In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Safe. And they take the lead. 1 out man at first. JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's inside. Next pitch is inside, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Whoa.
Strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Horton back to work. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Two away. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a swing and a miss. That one to first, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, right field. Suzuki settles underneath it. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Flares it into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. So a change being made out at second. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Dylan Moore. Check swing called strike. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A two-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Webb, on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through the sweeper. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. New arm out of the bullpen, Brad Keller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. That one drifts inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Swings through that one. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 3. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here we go.
Horner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. That one
Ball
outside, and it's 2-2.
Oh.
Nice grab. Set for the last half of 7th. And digging in for Daniel Palencia on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Oh.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center field. Suzuki running hard for it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So here is Bryce Harper. This ball's chopped on the ground. Corner flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Back here, Citizens Bank. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that bunted towards third. And it goes just foul. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sosa on to first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now Seiya Suzuki.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here. In Philadelphia. Now the pitcher on here, Porter Hodge. On the ground right side, Horner. Not in time. He's safe. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Out to short, Swanson. The underhand flip. There's one.
No, he got it.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move. 2 down. On the ground, Swanson. The flip, nicely done for the out. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. That's too low.
That's a
Ball
ball.
one. Duran, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's to third. Throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth. In half up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Cubbies with only one out left. Michael Conforto, the next to hit, takes ball one.
No.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
They're down to their final strike. And that one upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And he walked
That's
him.
4. Take your base.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Nico Horner. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Sosa, and this game is over.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.